You call someone by the wrong name in a meeting, in front of everyone. Or you trip over a word so badly the whole sentence just falls apart. What do you actually say in that split second? Hey everyone, welcome back to the English Signal. I'm Ella, and this is episode 7. Today we're covering something every single person needs eventually: handling awkward moments and apologizing gracefully in English. Here's the thing about awkward moments. They happen in every language, to every person, native speakers included. What actually separates a confident English speaker from a nervous one isn't avoiding awkwardness. It's knowing exactly what to say the moment it happens. So today, phrase by phrase, let's build your toolkit for these exact moments. Let's start with the most common one: mispronouncing or forgetting a word mid-sentence. The instinct is often to just go silent or say, "sorry," repeatedly. Instead, try, "Sorry, 1 second. What's the word for?" Or simply, "Let me rephrase that." Both of these keep you in control of the moment rather than letting the silence control you. Let's talk about a bigger one: genuinely embarrassing mistakes, like calling someone the wrong name. Oh, we've all done this one. The key phrase here: "I'm so sorry. That was completely my mistake. I meant..." Notice. Own it clearly. Correct it immediately. Move on. Dragging out an apology actually makes the moment more awkward, not less. Imagine you're in a meeting and you say, "Thanks, John," to someone whose name is actually Josh. A weak response is over-apologizing for 30 seconds. A strong response: "Sorry, Josh. Long day, clearly." One quick, light acknowledgement, a small self-deprecating joke, and everyone moves on comfortably with you. Let's cover physical awkward moments too, like accidentally interrupting someone, or two people starting to speak at the same time. Useful phrases: "Sorry, go ahead," or "No, please, you first," or simply, "Oh, sorry, you were saying?" These are so common in native English speech that using them naturally actually makes you sound more fluent, not less. Now let's get into real apologies, the ones that matter, for actual mistakes, not just small slips. There's a structure here that works consistently: acknowledge, take responsibility, and offer a solution or next step. "I'm really sorry about the delay." That's the acknowledgement. "I should have communicated earlier that I was running behind." That's the responsibility. "I'll make sure to send updates going forward." That's the solution. Notice there's no excessive over-explaining or excuse-making buried in there. Just clean, direct accountability. Let's talk about a mistake many learners make when apologizing: over-explaining with excuses that actually weaken the apology. Something like, "I'm sorry I'm late, but the traffic was really bad, and then my phone died, and then I couldn't find parking." By the third excuse, it stops sounding like an apology and starts sounding like a defense. A cleaner version: "I'm sorry I'm late. That won't happen again." Short, direct, no long list of excuses. If context genuinely matters, one brief reason is enough. "Sorry I'm late. Traffic was unusually bad today." One sentence, not 3. Let's also cover apologizing in writing, email, or chat, since the tone works a bit differently there. A strong written apology. "Apologies for the oversight on this. I've corrected it and attached the updated file." Notice oversight, a softer, more professional word than mistake, commonly used in workplace English specifically for small errors. Let's talk about a genuinely tricky situation: when you're not sure if an apology is even needed. Over-apologizing is actually a common issue too, especially for people taught to be extremely polite. Saying sorry for simply asking a question or for existing in someone's space waters down the word until it loses meaning. A useful test. Ask yourself, did I actually cause harm or inconvenience here? If someone bumps into you, you don't need to apologize. Reserve sorry for moments where it's genuinely warranted, so it carries real weight when you use it. Let's also cover a specific awkward category, technology mishaps, since these have become so common with remote work and video calls. Frozen screens, muted mics, someone talking over a lag, this is basically universal now. Useful phrases. Sorry, you froze for a second there. Could you repeat that last part? Or, I think I was on mute, sorry, let me start again. These are said so often in modern English that they barely register as awkward anymore. They're just part of normal conversation now. So say them confidently rather than apologetically. Let's also talk about awkward silences specifically. Those moments where nobody quite knows what to say next. Instead of letting the silence stretch uncomfortably, a simple bridge phrase works well. So, where were we? Or, should we pick this back up? These aren't dramatic. They're just gentle nudges that move the conversation forward naturally. Casual, slightly flustered. Sorry, I completely spaced and forgot we had this call scheduled. No worries at all. These things happen. Should we just start now? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for understanding. And again, I really do apologize for the late start. So, about the report, I noticed a couple of numbers didn't quite match up. Oh, you're right. Thank you for catching that. That was my mistake. I must have pulled an outdated file. I'll fix it and resend within the hour. Perfect. That works great. Thanks for handling it so quickly. Notice, clear acknowledgement, ownership, a concrete next step, no dramatic over-apologizing, no excessive excuse-making. That's a confident, mature way to handle a small workplace mistake. Before vocabulary, let's talk about practicing this on your own, since awkward moments specifically require quick, in-the-moment reactions. First tip. Mentally rehearse 2 or 3 go-to phrases for common slip-ups, like forgetting a word or mispronouncing something, so they become automatic, rather than something you have to invent under pressure. Second tip. Practice noticing the difference between a genuine apology and an over-apology in your own speech. If you catch yourself saying sorry for something harmless, gently correct the habit in real time. Third tip. Watch how native speakers handle small mistakes in interviews or podcasts, and notice how quickly they move on. That fast recovery is a skill you can absolutely model and practice yourself. Fourth tip. Practice a specific reset phrase you can use anytime things feel derailed, like, okay, let's start that thought over, or let me try that again. Having one reliable reset phrase memorized removes the need to improvise something new every single time you feel flustered. Let's do our word deep dive for today. The word fluster, meaning to become nervous or confused, often because of an unexpected or embarrassing situation. I got a bit flustered when I forgot his name. A perfect word for exactly the situations we've been discussing. Let's add a second. Brush it off, meaning to not let a small mistake bother you, moving past it quickly. She made a small error, but just brushed it off and kept going. This is genuinely the skill we want to build, not avoiding mistakes, but recovering from them smoothly. And a third, slip of the tongue, meaning an accidental verbal mistake, usually saying the wrong word by accident. Calling you John was just a slip of the tongue, I promise. A very natural, commonly used phrase for exactly this kind of moment. And a fourth, own it, meaning to fully accept responsibility for a mistake without deflecting. When I got the client's name wrong, I just owned it and corrected myself right away. A short, modern phrase that captures the exact confident recovery mindset we've been building today. A quick pronunciation note. Apologize is often stressed incorrectly. It's apologize. Stress on the second syllable, not the first. Getting this stress right makes the word sound noticeably smoother and more natural. Let's do a quick listener mailbag question. Someone asks, I tend to laugh nervously when I make a mistake, and I worry it makes me seem like I'm not taking it seriously. What should I do? Really relatable question. Nervous laughter is extremely common and usually not read as negatively as you might fear. That said, if you want to balance it, try pairing the laugh with a brief, clear statement. Sorry, that came out completely wrong. Let me try again. The combination of a light laugh and a clear, direct correction shows both humanity and accountability at the same time. All right, let's lock in today's key takeaways with a quick recap. Number 1, for small verbal slips, briefly acknowledge and move on quickly rather than over-apologizing. Number 2, real apologies follow acknowledge, responsibility, solution. Number 3, avoid stacking excuses. One brief reason is enough. Number 4, don't over-apologize for things that don't actually need it. And number 5, recovering quickly from a mistake matters more than avoiding mistakes altogether. Here's your homework for this episode. Next time you make a small mistake speaking English, forgetting a word, mispronouncing something, practice one clean recovery phrase from today instead of freezing or over-apologizing. Awkward moments are universal, in every language. The real skill is just having the right words ready so the moment passes quickly instead of spiraling. If this episode helped, share it with someone who overthinks their small mistakes. And drop a comment. What's the most awkward English moment you've experienced? I'll pick a few for our next mailbag segment. See you in the next episode. Bye for now, and remember, just brush it off.